Unpopular opinion, but I'm waiting until I lose the weight that I want to lose and I hit my goal weight before I start dating again.
A lot of us view our weight and how unattractive we may think we are and use it as kind of like a shield. I'm not dating until I lose weight. I'm not dating until I glow up. I'm not dating until I'm pretty. Like, we say all these things. I can speak because I'm one of those people. We kind of use it as a way to explain why we're single. For me personally, it's like I use it as a built-in excuse to kind of help me and to protect me from rejection, especially when, sorry, let me move my camera, especially when you have a specific type. Like, I can really speak about this. When you have a specific type that you are attracted to, and you know deep down that your weight or the way that you look is not what they're attracted to. I can't even tell you the amount of times where I've had a crush on a guy, and then my second thought immediately after I've had that crush, the initial like, oh, he's so cute, I really like him. The next thought is like, he would never look my way. A lot of people wait until they've glowed up or lost weight. It's because of that whole thought process. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Why did I just click my fingers? How awkward. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about people on TikTok, because I've been seeing this a lot recently, like a lot. Of people coming online, on TikTok specifically, and saying that they are not dating until they are losing weight. And when I see this on my For You page, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's literally me. That's what I'm doing. Even though I said I'm not dating until I'm pretty, losing weight. Same thing. Actually, it's not the same thing. That was kind of toxic. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people on TikTok coming online and talking about the fact that they are waiting until they have lost weight to start dating. So I wanted to see other people's perspectives, and some TikToks that I found were quite interesting in what they would say, and it also kind of helped me to realize the toxicity of that whole thought process and how there are some flaws, a lot of flaws in doing this. So yeah, let's see the TikToks.
This may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm waiting until I lose the weight that I want to lose and I hit my goal weight before I start dating again. Now, I'm not telling you you have to do this or you should do this. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do, and here's why. We've all heard of the law of attraction, right? And it's not just some like woo-woo crystal hippie stuff. Like, you attract what you are, not what you want. With anything in life, that's career, that's friends, that's anything, but I'm talking about dating right now. I'm 31, like, I've dated, I've been around, okay, and I know the type of guy that I want, and the type of person that I want to be with and that I want to spend my life with is somebody who is in shape, somebody who prioritizes their health, somebody who has a good work ethic, somebody with great personal development, somebody that wants to grow as a person, but more specifically, if we're just talking about weight, somebody that is healthy. Not necessarily somebody that's, a CrossFit bodybuilder necessarily, but somebody that is healthy, somebody that prioritizes their health and, prioritizes their confidence and what they look like. So it makes sense that that type of person that I'm into would be into a woman who also prioritizes her health, who also is confident in her physical appearance, somebody who also is healthy, has good habits, that kind of thing. So in order to attract that type of person, you have to be that type of person for the most part.
I do agree with that, but sorry, I paused it before. I do agree with that, but my thing is, why does she have to lose weight? And I'm asking myself this because this is also the things that I say, like, why do I have to lose weight to attract that sort of person? Like, I get what she's saying, that whole law of attraction thing, like, you want a type of person, so you got to be the type of person that you want to get. Like, I completely understand that, but my thing is, if she wants someone that is prioritizing their health, you do not have to lose weight or reach your goal weight to be someone that prioritizes your health. She's obviously explaining that she wants someone who prioritizes their health and lives a healthy lifestyle, which is good. Like, I understand that. That's what I want too. And I think like that as well. But my question is, why do you have to wait until you're slimmer to be considered prioritizing your health? Why do you have to reach your goal weight to be considered prioritizing your health or be considered that you're living a healthy lifestyle. Someone that is overweight or someone that is even 200 pounds can be someone that is prioritizing their health once they start working out, going to the gym, making healthy food choices. At that point, they are now someone who is prioritizing their health, not once they've lost the weight or once they're slimmer. As soon as they have started eating cleaner, going to the gym and working out, they are now someone who has prioritized their health. So why is it that we have to wait until we've lost the weight and we are at the end of the destination where we're slim and we look good, that we now attract a man that lives a healthy lifestyle? Because I am also living a healthy lifestyle. Like, technically, I am doing what she is saying. So is she. Because if she's on a weight loss journey, then you are also someone who is prioritizing your health because you're eating cleaner, you're trying to lose weight, and you are going to the gym or working out or whatever type of exercise. So you are now someone that prioritizes your health. So by the law of attraction, you should be able to attract guys that also prioritize their health because you are doing it. It's just that we tend to not see ourselves as people who are prioritizing our health until we have reached that specific destination of hitting our goal weight. It doesn't matter what weight you are. If you are prioritizing your health, you are prioritizing your health. So why are you waiting? Why are you waiting until you hit your goal weight? Before you hit your goal weight, you are already prioritizing your health because you have made the lifestyle changes. You're eating cleaner, you're working out, you're exercising. Why do we have to wait until we look the part? Why are we waiting until we've lost the weight or are at the end of our destination of our goal weight to be able to think that we can attract the sort of guy that we want, aka a healthy guy? Like, why do we think that that is what we have to do rather than actually living that lifestyle? Like, I live that lifestyle now, but I'm still not dating. Why? Because if we really deep it, it is more than just wanting a healthy guy. 9 times out of 10, when you are doing this, it is a self-esteem issue. Like, let's be real. Because you are telling yourself that I don't look the part to deserve a guy that lives that sort of lifestyle. I may live that sort of lifestyle too, but I don't look it. So I can't get that guy. And I'm not coming for this girl because I think that way too. Like, I'm just trying to deconstruct this whole way of thinking for myself. Obviously, she also mentions the fact that it's not just about the healthy lifestyle, it's also about the way the guy looks. Like, she wants a guy that looks good, basically, like is built muscly. Not too muscly, she says, but like muscly enough to where, you know, he looks fit. So she has to look fit. Also, how I view things, like, I'm always like, I want a guy that is fit and looks really good and is like, doesn't have a stomach. So I need to not have a stomach and I should be able to wear crop tops and all that sort of thing. But my thing with that, just trying to deconstruct that whole way of thinking, I want a guy that is at his goal weight, so I have to be at my goal weight. What happens when you're now in the relationship and you're married and you're pregnant, like, and then you're not at your goal weight anymore? What happens when you gain happy weight? Like, I've never been in a relationship, but I be seeing people talking about happy weight. Like, what happens when you gain happy weight and then you're chubby again? Like, that relationship seems very fragile. Like, if you have to be at your goal weight to attract a guy who is at his goal weight, that sounds like a very fragile relationship. Like, you're 2 cheeseburgers away from him being unattracted to you. Like, what happens then? Because let's be real, like, I feel like a lot of us, when we're doing these glow up journeys and we're doing the whole not waiting until I lose weight or not waiting, tend to forget about real life, and we just think once we're at that goal weight, that's it. Life will change, dating will be easier, I'll get the relationships that I want, I'll get the men that I want. But real life happens. 9 times out of 10, when you've lost the weight, you are still gonna fluctuate. You won't always be at your goal weight. That's why this whole not dating until I've lost weight is kind of techie, because it's like, if you're getting guys now just because of the fact that you're skinny and he's at his goal weight, so I'm at my goal weight, and then like we're just doing the whole law of attraction thing, like once someone's weight fluctuates, like what the fuck happens then? We forget life happens. Like, life really happens. You're going to be a big back. Especially when you were chubby and you've lost weight, you're not always going to be living that healthy lifestyle 24/7. No one is. So if you put on a couple pounds and you're not at your goal weight anymore, what happened? Just saying. I'm thinking about this for myself too.
But for the most part, somebody with good, healthy habits, somebody that goes to the gym, also wants to be with somebody that has the same type of habit. So in order to find the person that I actually want.
See, she keeps saying that, like someone who has that willpower to go to the gym also wants to be with someone. But you don't have to lose weight to be that person. Like, you can literally be that person even when you haven't lost the weight.
To be with without feeling like I'm settling or that I'm not aligned with a certain person. I know what type of person I have to be. I'm definitely on my way. I'm definitely much closer to it than I used to be. But the reason that I'm actually waiting is because any other time in the past, if I were to start dating right about now, I would actually usually throw all my goals out the window. I would get comfortable and I would stop doing the things that I've been doing. Do I think you can lose weight while you're dating, or I think you can become a better person and like grow together? Absolutely. But I just know myself, and from what I know of my past, I've always failed every single time, and it's always come to a halt whenever I start dating before I've actually reached the goal.
I know what she's saying by like when she started to date before, when she hasn't lost the weight, she'll throw all her goals out of the way. I get what she means by that, but still, you don't have to lose the weight before doing that. To me, that sounds more like a mindset issue, because regardless whether you're slim or fat, there's still going to be distractions in your life. It doesn't even have to be a man. Birthdays, holidays, like there's so many things that can happen in life that throw you off of your goals or throw you off of what you're trying to do or the healthy lifestyle that you're living. You losing weight is not going to change those distractions. Like, they will always be there. I just feel like it's probably better to work on that mindset whilst you're losing weight rather than waiting until you're slimmer, because those distractions will be there, especially when you got a man that you're attracted to and he's taking you out all these dates and you're gonna have to eat a salad while you're at a fancy restaurant at Nobu or whatever. Yeah, like I just feel like those distractions will always be there because life is life. That just sounds like a mindset issue to me that you can work on before losing weight. So I don't know, like that's why I said that this whole not dating until you lose weight is techie, because it is. I think this way too. I feel like I just have to say that a lot of the time because I don't want people to think that I'm coming for TikTokers or creators. I'm not. I'm just trying to help myself. This TikTok right here hits a little bit close to home because I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being completely honest, the reason that she says in this TikTok is, I won't say the biggest reason, but actually I will, is like low-key a big reason why I started the whole glow up journey. I would have crushes on guys. Like, let me tell you something about me. Like, I'm a serial crusher, if you get my gist, if you get what I mean. Like, I will see a guy on social media or whatever and then just have the fattest crush on him if he's my type or if he's the type of guy that I would be attracted to physically. But then the little thought starts creeping into my mind being like, you have a crush on this guy, but you know deep down that he would never even look your way because of how you look. And it's more than weight sometimes. Like, sometimes I do think, oh, because I'm fat, he wouldn't like me. But sometimes I do think about other stuff as well. Why I kind of wanted to glow up is because the type of guys that I would get crushes on, or that I would get a crush on, are not attracted to me. Well, that's how I think. Like, I've never ever moved to someone and been rejected. That's never happened to me. I don't have the confidence to move to anyone. But I always just think that they wouldn't like me. So I need to glow up before I can get the type of guys I want. Of course, there are guys that I think would date me because obviously, like, I'm a woman. Like, guys like girls. But it's always, I feel like a lot of girls, like, the reason why we try to glow up is not, it's not always because we don't get attention from men, because 9 times out of 10, like, we're females, we do get attention from men, but it's not the men that we want. That's where the issue comes. The guys that like me are never the guys that I like. Like, the guys who want me are never the guys that I'm attracted to. Also, where the whole mindset comes in, where it's like, if I lose weight and not date until I'm pretty, then the guys that I'm actually attracted to, the guys that are actually my type, I have a better chance of getting.
Really, I would like to lose more weight before dating. And what really bothers me is every time I tell somebody that, oh, I want to lose more weight before finding a man, they're always flabbergasted. Like,
I don't tell anyone this. I just told the internet. I don't have friends.
You don't need to lose weight. You don't need to change. Like, a man will like you as is, which, like, is true. I'm sure I could find a man who does like me as is, but I feel like the type of men I like skinny girls. And I don't know why we pretend that they don't. I don't know why we sit and we pretend like, oh, like, the right guy is gonna like you exactly how you are. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want a man who wants a woman who's 40 pounds overweight. I'm just being real. Like, I want a man who wants, like, an in shape, like, I don't want to say, like, trophy girlfriend, but, like, I don't want a man...
It is trophy girlfriendish, let's be real.
And who wants to date an average girl, you know what I'm saying? And it's, like, so annoying to me. Anytime I just tell somebody, yeah, I just want to lose some weight before I start dating. Oh, they look at me like I'm crucifying them. Like... I feel like that's not a bad thing, and it just honestly frustrates me anytime people are like, no, you don't need to lose weight, like, you'll find a guy who likes you as you are. Like,
well, I mean, it is true though. Like, we could find guys that would like us how we are. It's just that we don't want those guys. And obviously she said that she doesn't think it's a bad thing. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to want to lose weight. It's just the whole mindset of why you're doing it.
And it just honestly frustrates me anytime people are like, no, you don't need to lose weight. Like, you'll find a guy who likes you as you are. Like, girl, I don't even like me as I am. I don't even think my body is attractive. What are you talking about?
Then shouldn't we work on our self-esteem? Because I'm like that too, by the way. I'm not coming for her. I'm like that too. Like, I don't think my body's attractive. I don't think I look good. But obviously that just screams self-esteem issues. Because if there are people out there, because there is, you might not think that there are, but there is people out there who would date you and that would like you the way you are right now. And if other people can see like the beauty in you, you need to learn to see the beauty in yourself also. Do you get what I mean? Bad thing to lose weight, of course it's not. It's not a bad thing to want to be healthy. Like, it's not. It's just the way we go about it is harmful. Like, it is toxic. Like, let's be real. I keep saying let's be real, but let's be real, guys. It is toxic. We'll put in a certain type of guy that is our type and is attractive all the way up here on this high ass pedestal, and putting ourselves all the way down here below, beneath the ground, just because we're not slim. I don't deserve this certain type of guy because I'm not slim. I need to go through this whole process of completely transforming my life for a man. Like, we're just all so hard on ourselves. Like, we forget about our personality, our humor, who we are as people on the inside. Like, we forget about all of that and just focus on our looks and who we look like on the outside, just because of wanting to be attractive for a certain type of man that you like. It's not our fault though, like, not entirely, because society, social media, beauty standards, like, they all play a part into why we do what we do and into why we think the way we think. Like, doing the whole not dating until I'm pretty, not dating until I've glowed up, not dating until I've lost weight, it's almost like you're just trying to get a date with your dream guy. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, you're almost just trying to go out with your dream guy on a date. Like, that's just what it gives, because no one really thinks about the long-term sustainability of the relationship when you are just chasing how you're supposed to look and how he's supposed to look. Remember that relationships and having a boyfriend is more than just looks. That's why doing the whole not dating until I've lost weight thing is techie. Again, I keep saying techie, but it is techie because you just create a foundation of fear. Like, imagine you lose the weight. Like, let me use me as an example because I'm doing this. Like, I've lost the weight, I've glowed up, I'm this pretty 10 out of 10 girl. Okay, let me say 8 out of 10. This pretty 8 out of 10 girl who now gets my type. Like, all the dream guys that I've had crushes on in the past, like, I'm able to get them. Always going to subconsciously think that this time last year, they wouldn't even have looked my way. Like, I had to do all of this work just to get him. Like, you always will subconsciously think that change just for him to fancy me. Like, that will always subconsciously be in your mind. The fact that before you went on this weight loss journey or before you grew up, you know that this guy that you're with right now would not have been with you before you grew up. Start becoming a bit bitter towards the guy that you end up being with, because it's like, I was thinking about this today actually. Like, when I do glow up and I've lost weight and I feel like I'm prettier, like, what about me showing him throwbacks of how I used to look? I was thinking that, like, I'm gonna have to delete all my pictures and only showing pictures of when I was skinny or when I am skinny. Like, I don't want him to see how I looked when I was big. And that's not right. The type of guy that you even want to be with, like, you're scared to even show him how you used to look because he met you when you glowed up. Aren't you supposed to find a guy that loves you, flaws and all? Like, why do we have to try and chase perfection to then find the right guy? Because if you're with the guy and then you get pregnant and then you start putting on weight and then you get the pregnancy nose, you know, the pregnancy nose that women be having where it gets bigger, like, what happens then? That's why I feel like it becomes the issue of the type that us girls have. Like, we want the guys that are stereotypically attractive, but those stereotypically attractive guys want the women that are just flawless. So you're trying to chase being that flawless person. I said, life happens. You're not always going to be flawless. Not even as you age, but even just with life. Like, holidays, you're going to be a big back. You're going to eat. You're going to put on a couple of pounds. Like, we place so much importance on the way we look in finding a man because we also care so much about the way a man looks. Well, I also think that we have to kind of change what we find attractive. But how the F do you do that? Because you see me, I love a good looking guy, bro. If I was to date now and find a man now, I would know it's more than looks. Like, I would know they're not just using me as, like, their trophy wife, like a lot of what these rappers do, no offense. If I glowed up, I would never really know. I won't ever truly know if this guy would have loved me if I was who I was before I glowed up. Like, that's why it's just so difficult, and, like, I always go back and forth. We're trying to think about the whole not dating until I'm losing weight thing, because it's just a whole lot. Like, it really is. Like, it's just so many things to think about. Like, me, what I'm trying to do is not, even though the initial motivator for me was because I wanted to get my type. Like, that was the whole motivation, honestly, for why I didn't want to date until I'm pretty. Like, that was the whole motivator for me. But I'm just trying to switch it now and trying to make me losing weight about me and me wanting to look good for me wanting to look like my best looking self for me rather than for a type of guy. Obviously, that process takes time and a lot of working on my self-esteem and my confidence, which I am trying to do. And even me being able to respond to TikToks the way that I'm responding to now. Like, this time a couple months ago, I wouldn't even be able to deconstruct what they're saying. Like, I would just completely be agreeing with them. And I'm not saying the way they think is wrong. I'm just trying to give myself other perspectives into realizing how thinking this way and going about weight loss this way or glowing up this way can be toxic. Because I want a healthy glow up. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for my vlog. You're gonna end up needing a whole new wardrobe. Like, every single item of clothes that I have now are not gonna fit me. Like, even now, like, those jeans are a size 14. I don't think I'm a size 14 anymore. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't think I'm a size 14 anymore. I think I'm a size 12. crazy. Like, one day I'm gonna have to say goodbye to all of my clothes. Like, they've been with me through thick and thin. I'm literally outside the Pilates place, guys, and I'm so scared to go in. I literally just walked in and then walked straight back out. There is so many people there.